How's it going, guys? This is the second video in the second season on this save, and as you can see, things aren't really going too well, but I'm really confident we can turn things around. I'm going to start off going through the results. In the game that we'd done in the first video, we had a 3-3 draw against Hull City. We went 3-0 ahead, and then they clawed 3 goals back. It was just a pretty crazy game. We had a 4-1 victory against Grimsby. We had a 2-1 defeat against Southampton. Southampton played a lot better than us, but we had a few opportunities what we should have scored. We had a 0-0 draw against Aston Villa, and I was pretty happy with that because Marcos Senna actually got sent off in that game. We had a 1-1 draw against Swansea. That was a really tight game. And then we had a 2-1 victory against Fulham, which I was just really happy with. You know, like the first Premier League team we've beat, if you know what I mean. And then we had a 4-game losing streak against Arsenal. We played really good against Arsenal. I think we were unfortunate not to get a draw. Then we had a close game against Everton, losing 3-2. Callum McManaman and Tom Ince with the goals there. Then we had a 3-0 defeat against Man City. Another 3-0 defeat against Chelsea. And then we bounced back with a 2-0 victory against Swansea. Even though they completely dominated that game. In fact, I'll show you how much they dominated that game. It were unreal that we actually won this. I've just loaded up my laptop so it'll take a while. Yeah, they had 40 shots to our 12. They had 12 on target and 55% of that possession. Gael Kakuta scored in the 100th minute in extra time, and Hector Marino scored an own goal to give us the 2-0 victory and for us to qualify into the quarter-final. And then we had a 2-1 defeat against Stoke. But since the Stoke game, I've turned things around, as in with the tactics. I've just changed things, and the Middlesbrough board has given me some money. They've given me nearly 2.5 million and an extra £153,000 to, you know, wage budget, and that's what we really needed. We needed some decent amount of wages bringing into the club, because, you know, the players that I've been wanting, they've been wanting a lot of money. Like Gareth Barry, I want to get Gareth Barry in January, and he's wanting like 40 odd grand, and I could only go to 30, and he wouldn't come for any less, and plus he wanted all this, you know, the bonuses and everything like that, and I couldn't afford it. So hopefully I can get Gareth Barry and another central midfielder to strengthen the squad in the area what needs strengthening the most. But since the last game, we've actually sold a couple of players. We sold Albert Adoma at Frankfurt for 3.3 million, which I thought was a really good deal because we never played him in the Championship or in the Premier League. And we sold Grant Ledbetter to Celtic for 2.5, and with that money we signed Callum McManaman from Wigan. You know, I should have really have got a central midfielder because that's the area I need to strengthen more, but I seen him for like 1.8 million, and I just thought, what a bargain. But the only thing about Callum McManaman is physically he's not really too good. Stamina and strength are really low, his balance and agility, and he's prone to injury, and he hasn't played too well for us, but I can understand that. You know, he's at a new club at a new level, and why he was so cheap was because, you know, Wigan got relegated from the Championship and they're playing in League One. So today's game is going to be against West Ham United. This is a really important game for me. I really want to win this. We've only got 3 points the whole season, lost 7, but bearing in mind we did play, you know, like say the top 4 teams in a row: Everton, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, who could potentially be a top 4 in the league this season. So if we can get a victory against West Ham today, it'd boost our chances of staying up. And, you know, by the time January comes, when we can hopefully get 2 central midfielders, hopefully we can get a good run of form going. Let me just quickly show you this. So as you can see here, we've got West Ham, Cardiff, Sunderland, Norwich, Reading, you know, all in a row, and hopefully we can get a couple of victories in those games and maybe a couple of draws. We don't need any more defeats, put it that way. So I'll show you the tactics. Change things around a little bit. I've changed people's roles in the team, and hopefully we can do something good in this game. So let's go to the match. Another player I'm thinking about bringing in is Matthew Flamini from Arsenal. He's transfer listed at a really cheap price, and I think he's a really good player. And he's, you know, should be able to sign him because he wants to come. Right guys, let's go to the game. So West Ham kick off. Reed, he's a really good defender on this game. But the thing is, I'm not making excuses up, but most of these teams have got way stronger squads than us. You know, we beat Swansea in Capital One Cup, and the depth of that squad is really good, I think, in the second season on this game. We've got some really good players. Right, Gibson with a free kick to Ayala. Whitehead to Butterfield. Rhodes passes it towards McManaman. Butterfield picks it up. The previous games I was playing Butterfield as a advanced playmaker. Kakuta with a goal, get in. I just brought Kakuta back into the team as I was playing 3 central midfielders to try and give the team more, you know, so we wouldn't concede as many goals. So half time, and I've gone back to my normal tactic, control and fluid. It worked for me last season, and we've been defensively, you know, played a lot of defensive football really this season, and it hasn't really helped us. I think sometimes you better just go for it and play your natural game on the game. Right, Tom Ince. Andy Cowell to Collison. Oh no, not another mistake. Good save by Steele there. Ayala. He sometimes makes those stupid mistakes. Elm with the corner. Collison looks like he's going to pick this up. Okay, Ayala picks it up there to Whitehead, to Butterfield. Nice ball there towards McManaman. Oh, that would have been a good goal as well. So we played a lot better this game compared to other games. We seem to be more deadly. Steele with a goal kick, passes it to Kakuta, Butterfield, Whitehead. Tom Ince. Oh, he missed. Damn, that would have been a good goal. This is literally one of the first games we've dominated this season. Like, really dominated. Looking at the stats. Right, Butterfield. Whitehead to Kakuta. Back to Whitehead. Right, Collison. Right, through to Rhodes. And Rhodes scores again in there to make it 2-0. 59th minute. After I've changed things around, we're playing a lot better. Right, Butterfield to McManaman. See, that strength he lacks sometimes gives the ball away. Crouch to Reyes, who used to play for Arsenal. Reyes, good player. Revelier, one of my favourite signings so far on this game, and I signed him for Inter Milan. I'm going to go a bit more defensive. Well, I am going to go defensive, shall I say. Right, Steele with a goal kick. "77 minutes, 2-0 ahead. Hopefully we can hold on here." Cowell with the ball. Ayala picks it up to Butterfield. McManaman. Butterfield again. Nice ball that, if Rose can get it. Reyes to Reed. So they're tracking back. Don't seem too confident on the ball, West Ham. But normally, if someone knocks it long, that's where we have problems. Right, Collison Crouch to Carroll. Oh no, 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 no! Fuck. Alright, let's go to the tactics. I don't want to give away this again. In the last game, we went 3-0 ahead. I don't want to mess about like this. Going to bring on Marcus Senna for Dean Whitehead. And bring on George Friend for Van Alten. Or Van Alt. Crouch always scores against me on this game, in fact. All the time. About 89 minutes. 92nd minutes. Looks like we're going to hold on to this. And the whistle goes 2-1 victory. Really happy with that, guys. Really happy. And that will boost the team for sure. Let's have a little look at table. We'll be still in relegation zone, obviously, but you know, that win will be vital for us. Right, let's have a look. So we're still bottom at table, but we've got our first win after 11 games. So if we can get another victory, you know, Leicester's form's dipped recently. They were actually like 6th not too long ago, really. It's amazing what a couple of games can do in this league. Let's just quickly look at fixtures again. Yeah, we've got Cardiff next. I'm actually really good. Actually really confident I can get another win against Cardiff, to be honest, looking at their team. And against Sunderland and Norwich and Reading. Hopefully we can get another couple of wins in these next 4 games, and I'll be very happy with that, guys. So thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a nice day, and take care.